Hey kids, it's Kristen. So today I got my order from Ladybug Glow. They had a new palette come out, Murky Waters. So I wanted to test that out and show it to you guys. I know I'm not a professional on-camera person as it is, but I also haven't filmed in a week. Last weekend filmed a few videos for the week, knowing I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, so I wouldn't be able to film until maybe Thursday. And then on Thursday I can't cry because I can't edit it out. I had to put my dog down. I've had him for 14 years and he was about 14 and a half, so it wasn't, you know, he's had some bad days on and off, but it wasn't a long, drawn-out illness, but it was time, so, forgive me for being even less, comfortable and professional than usual, so, moving on. So we got the palette. She announced on Instagram that the palette was out. And then she also said something like the first so many people to order would get a free highlighter. And when I went to order, I was, you know, it's on Etsy, and on Etsy they'll say, oh, so many people ordered this in the last 24 hours. And I was within the so many people, but it didn't say when I checked out or anything that I was going to get it. So I wasn't 100% sure, but it looks like I did get the highlighter. And it looks like you can't buy highlighters yet, last I saw on her site, so it must be something coming up. So, right now I think she has this palette, the Ladybug Glow, like original palette that she had, and she's got some blushes. I've tried the other palette, it's very nice. I haven't tried the blushes, I just, there's 4 colors, I believe. They're pretty colors. I didn't see anything wrong with them. I'm trying to be a little more picky, and I felt like I had those colors, and so I have just skipped on that for now. But I believe those are $12.95, and this palette was $29. And there's certain discount codes. I think I saved like 10%, and then with shipping, it ended up being 31 something. So here's the highlighters in Sea Urchin. I don't know if I can get it. Oh, okay, got it. So the little like color protector says girls can do anything, so that's really cute. I like that. It does come with a little mirror. There's a highlighter. I will say the packaging isn't the most high-end. It's like a sticker, like a label maker. It looks like it'll just come right off, but it was free, so, and maybe these are like, you know, to test it out or something, because like I said, I don't believe you can buy these on her site. So it's like a purple. I will say it's kind of rough. It's not super creamy. It's not the most pigmented either, but there's sparkle and you can't really see it. And it does say clear sparkle on the back, so but it is pretty, and I think on the face it can give you some good sparkle. It's definitely a more glittery one, so if you're not so much into the glitter, it's probably not your cup of tea, but I like glitter, so I'm not unhappy with that. Murky Waters. I really like this packaging. It's very pretty. I am a purple, green, blue type of girl. Oh shoot. Oh no. I don't know what is going on, but this is the second palette that I've received broken. Not from her, but the Murky Waters shade is busted. Oh no. I don't want to blow on it right yet. I'm gonna get a tissue. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Oh, I don't know what is going on. Like, I got a palette from, shoot, it's right, I just had it, Salem Cosmetics, and they had a shade broken. I was able to repress it, but, and it looks like this might be the issue too. It wasn't so much the repressing, it's just that it's gotten into the other shadows too, and trying to get it out of the other shadows without messing them up. So what I'm gonna do is, I got a tissue here. I'm gonna put the tissue over it. I got a quarter, same quarter I used to press the last one. And it's nice because they're quarter shaped, the pans in here, so it fits in nicely. So you, and if I had some alcohol, that helps too, just like a drop of alcohol. I don't have it in here with me, but oh, it still didn't press great. But I think I can use it for the video. Dang it, so bummed. It is just, yeah. Not that this compares to my beloved dog of 14 years dying, but it's just not my week. I'm having, the other palette broke, something, oh, our washing machine, well, it's not our washing machine, it's the drain of our washing machine. It's like coming up through the basement drain sometimes, and like, just one of those, it's one of those weeks where just a lot of things are not right in my life. But okay, I got it cleaned up fairly well. Kind of do that, I don't want to tip it over too much. So there we go. So there's 4 shimmers, 4 mattes, and I do believe all the shimmer shades are duochrome, or at least it looks like at least 2 of them. I don't remember the exact. Oh wow! So there's Merman, Atlantis, Shellfish, and the broken one is Murky Waters. So Merman, Atlantis, Shellfish, Murky Waters. So the Murky Waters one, it probably will look better if I get some alcohol and press it better. I just didn't want to like really get in there and mess it up any more than it already is. So those are the shimmers. I really love the Merman. They're all really pretty actually, but the Merman is just a really stunning green and very opaque. I think I would really like the Murky Waters once I can get a good hang of it. So we'll get those off, and then we'll swatch the mattes, excuse me. All right. I will say, I think the color story in this one is, the other one wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad. I liked most of the colors, and the ones I didn't like were more just a personal preference. There was a red shadow in there, and reds are hard for me. I like this color story. I feel it's very cohesive, and it's just up my alley. So the top green one is Lagoon, and then the lighter green one is Seaweed, and then Flounder, and Treasure is the brown one on the bottom. Sorry, I can't, I feel like I've done good swatching on this side, but I didn't want to put them over there because I just, you know, used my cellar water to wash it off. I didn't think that would be a very fair swatch. So, all right. Let's see. I don't want to use the Murky Waters one. I think I'm going to go with a green look with the Merman, the Lagoon, and the Seaweed, and maybe a little bit of the Atlantis. So that's what we will do. Okay. Do Lagoon first and put it on the outer corners. Now, usually I like to do like a 2 looks one, but I think I'm just going to do a 1 look this time, just because there's less shades with the 8, and I don't want to really mess with that Murky Waters shade until I get it pressed a little bit better. I don't think it would be fair to, it would be a good review if I did that. It's going on nicely, blending out nicely so far. It's pigmented, but it's not too crazy. And I did do my base, like the rest of my face first before I did my eyes, just because I'm not 100% comfortable on camera without my face on, because it's a little rough. Especially I would say like the last couple days, because I haven't been doing my skincare like I should. It's been rough just doing stuff to keep myself alive, and you know, I'm gonna get a little personal, but just with, I think, the weather, and it's been pretty snowy here, snowier than usual. There's been a couple times where I like couldn't leave the house, and even though I'm like I'm an introvert and I do like to stay home, like I want the option to be able to go. And I love my house. I don't feel like the need to escape, but a lot of it is having that option. So, the winter blues have gotten to me a little bit more the last couple weeks, and then just like my anxiety, it's been kind of high, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think part of it was Charlie, and knowing that he's having some bad days and something might happen. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So this week has been like really, really extra tough. So yeah, I haven't really been up on my skincare, or any care for that matter. Thursday, the day that so I worked Wednesday night, I worked all night, and then I came home to Charlie, and I know because my husband told me like kind of what was going on, but it was kind of, you know, didn't really 100% believe it till I saw it for myself. And so I was just kind of like assessing it, and after a couple hours, I decided, at first I was like, I'll take him to the vet, see if there's something we can do. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, it's time to, much as it sucks, it's time to do what we need to do. And for him, you know, if I try to like get him treatment, it's really not going to do him any favors, and really it's not going to do me any favors either. It's just going to prolong, and it's not going to be good for him. So there's a vet in town that she's not my usual vet, but she comes to your house. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think she doesn't even have an office. I think she just makes home visits, which is really nice. So I texted her, I want to say around 11:30, 12, and she texted me back not terribly long after. And she said, you know, she had other appointments and stuff, and you know, it didn't seem like he was, you know, actively in horrible pain or anything like that. So yeah, I wasn't too worried about it being a little bit longer. And she said she'd be here by 4. And so I stayed up with him. I did fall asleep on the couch for a few minutes. But yeah, so I was up by the time everything was all said and done. I was up for like 28 hours. And all I ate that day was like a donut, and then my dog Red, between everything, like, me and my husband both forgot to feed him dinner, so he didn't get any dinner. I felt so bad when I realized the next morning. I'm like, my husband came talk to me, and I was like, hey, did you happen to give Red his dinner last night? He was like, no. And I was like, oh man. But he's got a little extra, like, and I woke up in the middle of the night and had like another donut, and I shared it with him. So, and the vet, when she came, she gave all the dogs treats. So we have 2 smaller dogs too. So yeah, I haven't been eating great. Haven't been doing my skincare, but you know. Oh shoot. I used Atlantis. I had planned on using Merman, but we're gonna go with it, because this is why I don't usually talk. But that's okay. It was pretty. It's coming out much more pigmented on the lid than it did when I swatched it. So I like that. That was really pretty. The mattes blended really well together. I used Lagoon, the dark green, and the Seaweed, the like brighter green. And yeah, it did really well together. Shoot, I was gonna put the highlight, like I was gonna put Atlantis as kind of like an inner corner. Use Merman as the main lid shade, but I got distracted. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that, get that free little highlighter and add just a little glitter look to the inner corners. So there we go. Yeah, just added a little sparkle, not much as far as color. But I really like the look I made. I would say that is another win, minus the shadow that busted. Let me just throw some mascara on and we'll get a close up. Alright guys, this is what I got. Really, really pretty. Really like that. Yeah, this is like my color story with the, I don't want to hold it up too much since it did break, so we're into kind of a sideways look. But yeah, it's a really pretty, yes, they blended nicely. I got a pretty look. And yeah, minus the busted shadow. And like, I mean, it was, you know, wrapped up. It had like fragile stickers on the mailer. I don't know what else she could have done. I'm starting to wonder if my mail guy just hates me because we had this break. I had just something about a Macari just shatter. So I want to like, does he hate me? Am I like giving him too much work? I don't know. I swear, like, we're really good about, and by we I mean 90% my husband, 10% me, really good about shuffling the sidewalks and making sure you can get to the mailbox easy. I don't know. Maybe I need to like leave some hot chocolate out for him or something. Maybe my packages will do better. No, I'm sure it's not them. Just stuff happens, so. Anyway, I really enjoyed that palette. I'm excited to play with it some more. Hopefully I can get that shadow working a little bit better. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you kids have a great day. And I will see you later. Bye, kids.